Meanwhile, various civil society groups and officials from the United Nations Environment Programme, UNEP, are meeting in Mombasa for a major beach cleanup and awareness initiative. The exercise comes in the wake of concerns that pollution, especially by the dumping of plastics, is choking aquatic life and affecting livelihoods. President Kenyatta is also pushing to revitalize the blue economy. Francis Mutalaki is covering that event and is now live from Mombasa. Francis Mutalaki, I wish I was there. You look like you're having some fun there, but what can you tell us in as far as this is concerned, fighting pollution within the aquatic situations?
Well, a very good morning, Sam, and quite a good moment here early morning in Mombasa with regard to the blue economy and what the Kenyan government together with the United Nations are trying to do. It matters to do with marine pollution. But remember that the flip-flop expedition is coming here to Mombasa all the way to Zanzibar. And have a gentleman from the United Nations who want to bring in from the communication side. Maybe today's event, what message are you trying to send to the Kenyans basically and to the marine sector?
Well, the signal we want to send today is that pollution, especially marine pollution, is harming natural resources in Africa, especially its marine assets. And without fixing that, I mean, it will be difficult to attract tourism and attract tourists. So the main message through this flip-floppy expedition is to raise awareness on pollution and to mobilize all stakeholders, including actually private sector, government, and also citizens. I mean, you can see here schools that are here, so we raise awareness on pollution. And remember that pollution is harming oceans, and oceans is the main asset, one of the main assets in Africa. 20 million people around this continent live actually from the ocean through fishing. So it's a moment actually to raise awareness. It's a moment to mobilize people. This boat is going from Lamu to Zanzibar, but it will go beyond. And the message actually, it's going beyond Africa. It's going to the world.
What is the uniqueness of this boat?
It's made of plastic. I mean, it's made of recycled plastic. But as I said, it's just a symbol. If people in Lamu with limited resources can make it, can do it, and sail from Lamu to Zanzibar, I think the rest of Africa, the rest of the world can do better to protect our oceans, to protect our environment.
Thank you so much. Let me bring in the Chief Officer from the County Government of Mombasa, Mr. Innocent Mugabe. Talk to us about the beach cleanup. What does it mean to the tourism sector?
Thank you very much, Mutalaki. Today is a very important day for the tourism family and tourism fraternity, because we are creating awareness on the issue of pollution and especially marine pollution. And we know that the sustainability of tourism really much depends on environmental conservation. Because when you look at Kenya and Africa in general, we depend so much on the natural resources to attract tourists. So it is very important that we protect these natural resources so that we can continue to attract tourists and earn from tourism. So this kind of awareness will go a great way into making sure that everyone is looped and is aware that we need to keep our environment clean, we need to conserve our environment for the sustainable development of tourism.
Of course, this is an area whereby Kenyans visit this area, and the beach operators, you can be able to see that there are so many plastics that come along in this area. What do you want to see from the beach operators and Kenyans in terms of making sure that the ocean and the coastal line is clean?
You know, the message we are passing across as the county government is we want to leave nothing on the beach but footprints. We don't want littering on the beach. And it has come in a very timely way, because the national government and the county government are working on a very big project on the development of the Jomo Kenyatta public beach into a world-class beach. And one of the aspects, one of the issues that we want to implement in that project is to make sure that this beach and many other beaches are plastic-free. So we'll have regulations and enforcement to ensure that we do not have plastic on the beach. So we'll pilot here at Pirates because it's the largest public beach in the country. Then we will make sure that it is the same is replicated in all other beaches across the country.
Thank you so much, Ruth. Well, if our cameraman Mr. Patrick Kanga will be able to show you where the boat is onto the ocean there. That is the flip-flop boat, whereby any moment from now, when the leaders from the county government of Mombasa, led by the governor himself, Ali Hassan Joho, together from the Ministry of Environment, will be coming here so that they can be able to launch and flag this sailing boat all the way to Zanzibar. One of the message that they're sending to the people who are coming here along the coastal line so they can be able to conserve the environment, and in terms of making sure that the beaches along the coastal line are clean so that tourists can be able to come here, enjoy the sandy beaches that Mombasa has to offer, Lamu has to offer, Malindi and Kilifi County, as well as Diani, where most of the residents depend on the economy of tourism so that they can be able to survive. So some good news from the tourism sector, as well as matters to do with the environment and conservation. Sam.